put together what I think is relevant, but if there's anything else, feel free to ask me at the end or feel free to ask. So a bit about my STEM journey. I was always very good at science and maths, and then I was also a B student at English, and I really enjoyed art. It wasn't until I got to attend at high school the Science and Engineering Challenge, which was where my team had to build a brooch competition out of popsicles, and we had to do a challenge in front of everyone to see who could weigh the most weights on it, whose brooch could withstand the weight, and then it also had to be the widest. I am the 2009 Queensland State Bridge Building Champion, and to this day, it's still one of my greatest achievements in life. But that sort of was the first eye-opening experience for me about what engineering was. Yes, it's one little slither of what civil engineering is, but that was sort of something that opened my eyes. I then went on to choose senior subjects which were maths and physics and biology, sciences. And then I started my Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Business majoring in International Business at QUT in 2013. And during my time at university, you have to do work experience and an internship at an engineering consultancy firm, where I had to design a conveyor belt that could load the coal and take it to the freight. And this scarred me. I never want to see a conveyor belt ever again. I absolutely did not enjoy it, and I appreciate that there are people out there that do enjoy it, and I'm so glad there are, because I never want to have to design one again. So then what happened, I was at the end of my third year in engineering, I was suddenly third year engineer and specialising in mechanical, and went, this is not what I want to be doing. And QUT had actually just changed over their engineering course, so if I wanted to change my major in mechanical, I would have to go and start it for next year again, because I wouldn't be able to get all my subjects accredited. So I sort of looked at my options and thought, well, I do like engineering, I like the problem solving side of it, I want to do something more in the technology space. I was fortunate enough that Deloitte, you should say that to PwC, offered me a role as a technology consultant. So I moved more into the software engineering space, and that's where I still work currently, where I work with Fortune 500 companies to help solve their strategic technology problems in an internal facing view. And what that sort of led me to do is I do a lot of work in the energy and resources space, so I still use my engineering knowledge, I still interact with engineers, I'm currently doing stuff on flow meter data. So having that foundation of my mechanical engineering does not limit me in any way, but it helps me to understand the engineering community and the engineers I interact with, what's important to them. I'm also president of Power of Engineering, which I'll get more into a bit later about what that is, but I'm also doing a Master's of Research and considering whether or not I'm going to turn into a doctorate, looking at gender retention strategies with undergraduates. So my school didn't really have much of a STEM focus. They were very business and legal orientated. So for me, being passionate in STEM, I didn't have as much support to figure out other than, I knew I could do med, but I didn't want to study for 8 years. I didn't really want to be a scientist in the lab. I didn't know what engineering was. I'm fortunate enough that my dad's an engineer. So I was going through the careers book and crossing out all the careers I didn't want to do. And Dad said one day, well, why not you come to my work, talk to some of the different engineers, understand what they do, and then you can cross it off. So I went into his work, I started talking to them, and they sort of explained what engineering is and the different elements of it. So that's why I signed up to do engineering. But what's really hard, and I still find it to this day, is defining what engineering is. I used to always ask people at uni and be like, so what's engineering to you? Everyone has a very different idea. And what we know about engineering is it's all about science and maths. But what some people don't realise is that there's other aspects to it. You've got your social impact, collaboration, and design. You've got to be creative with your designs, you've got to stay up with the relevant technologies to ensure that you create the best solution possible. And then it's majority of the time your stakeholders are the community. So you're making a social impact. You want to ensure that that's the most positive impact to make. And with collaboration, there's usually a huge variety of stakeholders, whether it's clients, we need to engage different people from the community. You've got to work with other teams because majority of the time, one solution will not just be civil engineers. We'll need to engage with traffic engineers, there'll be some software engineers, electrical engineers that need to be involved. So there's a lot of collaboration. In Australia, only 12% of engineers are female. And when you look at that compared to 35% of engineers being female in Europe, and then also 50% of engineers in Iran are female, you really got to take a look at it and wonder, okay, so what is Australia doing? Why is our number so low? And it's really important that we need to bring up the diversity because the research says a diverse team can create a better solution than just putting one single team that does not involve diversity. And for Australia to remain competitive as we shift our focus on a manufacturing country into Industry 4.0, and we need to ensure that we can remain competitive and we need diversity to do that. So what is Power of Engineering trying to do to help achieve that? We are trying to shape a diverse engineering workforce for Australia. And how we do that is that we run one-day events for Year 9 and 10 female or rural and regional high school students to shift their awareness to what engineering is, to break down the stereotypes. You don't need to have a construction hat and steel cap boots to be an engineer. I still don't own steel cap boots, and I'm been an engineer now for usually 2.5 years. So hopefully I can keep it that way for as long as possible, but we'll see. And what we do with these events is we have a keynote speaker that comes in the morning, someone that the students can identify with. So we will, if it's a metro female high school event, we will have a female engineer that will come in, talk about their day-to-day, what their career experience is today, and why they chose engineering. We then run workshops where they'll get to participate in 2 workshops to sort of apply and understand a bit more about what engineering works. One of the workshops is building a robotic hand, so they can see what the real social impact that we have. And we've also got another one that's about floating houses, so we look at communities where they need to have their houses floating because of the increasing water levels. And then in the afternoon, what we do is we take the students with one of our industry partners to do a site tour. So whether that's walking around a hospital, whether that's going to a wastewater plant, or whether that's going over the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which some of the girls got to do in Sydney at one of our events last year. But it's really to show them that engineering is in their community. It's right, they see it every day. And so what we hope to do is to change students' perceptions so they can see, hey, there are girls doing engineering. This is something I can do. And from that, what we hope is that we then empower them to be like, if you did enjoy today, if this is something you're interested in, then choosing science and maths as your senior subjects are a good idea. And then what we're hopeful for is that that will then lead them into potentially, or still considering a career in engineering when they get to tertiary level. So, out of the students that attend our events, majority, all of them, never consider an engineering career. After attending one of our events, 80% would consider a career in engineering. We had a school that attended our event a few years ago, and they found after attending one of our events, their senior physics class was 50-50. They were unable to attend an event the year after, but just because it didn't align with their terms and what they had planned already, 0 females for their senior physics class the next year. So we are measuring our impact, and we are continuously working to ensure that we are delivering and working towards shaping a diverse engineering workforce. Our latest project is we are now taking our one-day events and putting them in a box so we can give those to teachers to be able to sort of run one of our events sort of on a mini scale across 4 lessons, because for us we cannot reach a lot of the rural communities, so those are just financial restrictions, but we still want to be able to enable them to have the conversation. So we're looking at rolling out this program next year. It's currently being trialled. So the future of engineering. Engineering is no exception to any other industry. As we see, everything's getting disrupted from technology. That's like the thing everyone says these days. And really, in reality, technology is not going to not affect engineering, and it's going to affect the entire project lifecycle delivery. Whether it's just some technologies may have a real heavy impact on discovery and the design phase, and then others may have more of the maintenance side. There's a lot of automation and predictive analytics that's going into how we maintain manufacturing and whatnot. So what these technologies are really going to do is they're going to shift engineering from manual processes to automation. They're going to take silos and we're going to create interconnectedness. We've got Internet of Things. The solutions that engineers are going to have to come up with is going to be far more complex because we're going to have different systems that hook into things and they're going to have a reaction that may affect another system, and engineers need to be aware of that and be able to solve solutions or come up with solutions that is going to make that all work without potentially jeopardizing the entire system altogether. Centralized to distributed. I put this up there because I had some really interesting conversations with one of my previous clients who works in energy about 3D printing. We're probably going to get to a point where everyone's got a 3D printer at home. Imagine if the power line outside just it breaks or something, but it's okay, no one gets hurt. What if you could just use your 3D printer to build another one and get paid for that? So you're taking away this idea of centralized manufacturing to where everyone can be a manufacturer. It's like manufacturing clothes, you could print those. What's that going to mean for manufacturing as it is? And what does that mean for engineering? It's going to shift the focus, and they're going to have a new way of thinking and a whole new different manufacturing industry. Modeling to complex simulation and reactive to predictive. We're now shifting to an area where there's data and then there's big data. And what we're able to do with that is we're able to simulate and predict when systems are going to fail. But not even just when they're going to fail, the exact point they will fail. And with the more data, the more that we'll be able to do with this. And I think engineers are going to be the ones, particularly in the maintenance area, and also power plant simulations. This will be really important. So what does key skills look like for Engineers 4.0? Problem solving, that's something that we typically do as engineers, and it's a skill with the logical reasoning, which is really important because the more complex these problems are going to get, the more complex the solutions are going to need to be. And that's particularly just with everything going on and ensuring that interconnectedness is there. Creativity, this is something that's not kind of considered with engineering, but this is really important. When you're, for instance, building a building, no one wants an ugly building to stare at. I'm sure everyone's got one that they're sort of pretty ugly at something and wonder why that color they can. So creativity is a really important skill to have. Innovation. Engineers need to be out there, they need to know what's out there technology-wise, what other countries are doing, so that we can bring different ideas and innovative solutions to Australia to solve our problems. We want to be on the leading edge of this, we want to be competitive, and to do that we need innovation. Modelling. I know this is sort of maths and science, but I think the real important part of what modelling also involves is computational skills. Programming, I'm not a programmer. I know enough to get around, but I know who to go to when I need programming. It's something I don't really enjoy, but I know enough and I know who to go and ask when I need something done, and I know enough knowledge to have those conversations. But I think all engineers, every level, need to know this moving forward, because although they may be on the mine site and they look after a fleet of mobile vehicles, they will still need to know modelling because the data is going to be there. They're going to need tools for maintenance and be able to pinpoint when they break down, why, when do they need to replace a particular part. Science and maths, it's a lot of what we do. Designing, the theory, ensuring it's not going to break, doing root cause analysis. Maths and science is really important. I think that will always be important for engineers. And then lastly, collaboration. As we move towards a more interconnected world, I think collaboration is going to be even more key, and there's going to be more and more stakeholders and more interconnectedness to come. So being able to distill what requirements from which stakeholders they have, but also prioritizing those stakeholders and their requirements will be very important. So the pathways to engineering is really two. You can either study it at a tertiary university degree and do a bachelor's degree. I believe now majority of universities have a 4-year degree because it will shift to the honours program. There are some that I think that have 3 years. And then the other pathways is doing a diploma or a cadetship. And I found these stats online. So you've got an average starting salary for graduates of $65,000. And this is pretty on par for male and females. And then 83.1% of engineering graduates are employed 2 months after graduating. There's a wide range of engineering. I put up the slide whenever I do a guest speaker presentation at the power banks. And I think it's really important because what it shows is there's so many different types of engineering and they're so different. No one can be an expert on all of these. I think the Harvard, last time I looked, has like 45 different types of engineering listed, which even I was impressed by. But what's really interesting about throwing this up when I talk to students, I always ask them what ones don't you know up there, and then try to explain it to them in a few words, which really you can just sort of go and go. But so it's really hard to have a conversation about engineering when there's so many different diverse areas out there that what you need to know, or what we hope we can enable you, is that if you do have a conversation about engineering, or a student needs to know that you know where the resources are. You can always send me an email. If you've got a student that wants to learn more about chemical engineering, we've got all the teams across Australia. So whether you're in school or catch-ups, just like we want to help you, we want to diverse and care about the Australia. So, yeah.
Any questions? Does anyone have any questions for Ashley? Okay. So like Felicity, we've created a profile page on the ACS website for Power of Engineering. So there's information up there about the programs, there's an inquiry form, and actually we can talk later about if there's anything else that you want to put up there to share. We'll be sharing the slideshows as well. So thanks very much for that to Ashley.